Welcome back to Stone and Clay. We are here with Big Creytn, the Big Croc, as he's known.
That's right.
In various circles. I just asked you, Creytn, what you're at out of 100, and you gave yourself a C.
Yeah, I gave
C
myself
plus.
a C. Yeah, C plus.
What do you think you're usually sitting at a C? Do you fluctuate a lot? I'm not talking weight. We can talk about that later.
You know what's actually funny that I was thinking about this earlier? I went through a phase where I gained a lot of weight. I think it was like 2018, somewhere in there.
Yeah. You gained like pre-pandemic weight to get ready.
Yeah, that was it. I gained post tearing my ACL weight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what happened. So I tore my ACL. I was working out pretty well before then, and tore it and just kept, eating the same way, but not being able to move the same way.
Yeah.
I didn't get it fixed for over a year, but I gained the weight, probably 30 pounds, something like that. And I haven't gained a pound since getting married, which that seems to be like where most people.
Yeah, well, most guys die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Especially when when your wife bakes like mine does.
Right.
She loves it. Well, all her brothers are like all over the place with eating sweets and all that, and so it almost offends her. So
Yeah.
I have to be kind of on my game, making sure I'm eating just the sweet spot.
Yeah. So you gained about 30 pounds in 2018, and you haven't really gained any more.
No.
But you haven't lost much.
Well, it's like, maybe I gained a little bit more, but it's like my weight fluctuates really, really slowly. And I think it's the exact same with like kind of my well-being as well. I'm giving myself like a C plus or something.
Yeah.
Examining my personality, learning a little bit, and especially now that I'm in my late 20s, kind of calcifying, hardening. My brain stops developing the way it says, or it's fully developed now. I've learned a lot more about my personality, and I think I'm pretty high in neuroticism.
Yeah.
A little, probably more anxious than the average guy.
Yeah.
I had 4 sisters, and so like.
Did you have any brothers?
No.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was the oldest. I had 4 younger sisters, so that worked out pretty well, and that I didn't get dressed up or whatever. But I think just the general feminine spirit in the home might have affected my ability to feel anxiety or at least relate with that type of attitude or whatnot.
Yeah,
so,
totally.
but yeah, so as I've become more aware of that, I realize that it's not just that life is difficult, it's just that I react to things in a certain way.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been interesting to think about that. Interesting to think about what parts of my personality are actually lacking versus what's an asset keeping me safe versus what's a liability actually just dragging me down, because it's like maybe I deserve another 5 to 10 points on my personality all the time just because, hey, you're doing okay.
Yeah.
You don't need.
I feel like a lot of people always like the bad parts of their personality. They say like, well, that's just the way I am.
Exactly.
Instead of looking at it like, okay, maybe this is kind of in my DNA for whatever reason, but it's not helpful. Like